Hey, Tina. Hey, how you doing? I am sorry it has taken me so long. It has been a day. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see what we got going on for you. Something going on at work. Did you get promoted? I know you're going to tell me. Ooh, that's your challenge. Love. Oh, all right. Let's see what else we got going on. Surrender. All right. Miss Tina, okay. Environment. That's the bottom end of your overall energy. Let's see. Teaching and learning at the bottom. And self-discipline on top. All right, let's see what the cards got. I want to ask if somebody around you is pregnant. Or if kids have come back home. Something there. Some things being revealed to you right now. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Being freed from something. Something going on at work. I don't know what that's about, but okay, I'm ready to find out. All right. Let's see what we got going on. And of course, I'm out here in the garage. The rest of the house is full. I need some peace and quiet. That's 10, that's 8. Three of Wands. The first card up was the 8 of Cups. Drastic decisions with that 8 of Cups. King of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Perseverance. Lover's card. Okay, what you got going on, Tina? What's really going on? 7 of Swords. Losses. Intellectual theft. Right. Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. There's something. Okay. Let me shut up. Let me get the cards down. First card up, 4 Cups on top of the 8 of Cups. 3 of Wands pulls the Moon. I told you something's being revealed. Okay, that's the real universe. I'm taking all of those. Ten of Wands on top of the King of Wands. Priestess on top of the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords on top of the Lovers. Oh boy. You want to see that. And the Ace of Pentacles on top of the 7 of Swords. With the hoo-ha and the hoo-ha. For the hoo-ha. you're ending something. Your challenge is love. And in this, with it being the number 6, which is the Lover's card, if I'm not mistaken, that is. This is a double-edged sword. It's about love, romantic love, but it's also about unconditional love. So I'm inclined to say that there is someone around you that you've been dealing with on some level. I don't know that it was a fully blown out romantic relationship part. But it may have even just been somebody you were kicking it with. But I want to say their betrayal wasn't with another person. Their betrayal is their thinking and how they see you in whatever situation. And it's just toxic. I saw the Devil card while I was shuffling. Yeah, there's the Tower. There you go. On the bottom, and the Queen of Swords on top. Something's going on. That's what I'm going to say about that. Ultimately, you're going to end up stepping off from it. Yeah, there's the 8 of Cups. There's your drastic decisions. I think right now you're in that 4 of Pentacles energy where you're kind of just holding on or holding back. And you're not really doing too much. You're doing more observing. And this may not be a regular relationship with somebody you see every day or once a week or on a weekend. This may be more sporadic than that. But at whatever it is, it's been a pain in the ass for you on some level, and you just now, with that King of Wands on the bottom, you're just trying to get honest with the situation and take some kind of positive action, so you don't feel like I'm sorry, I put the light on. So you don't feel like you have to be a certain way or do a certain way or whatever that is. The honesty is, fuck it. It's fucked up. There's been a pain, that 10 of Wands energy, and a struggle for me trying to deal with you and whatever. And there's going to be some things revealed. But I actually want to say they think you might be a goody two-shoes. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. The 3 of Wands is about integrity. I think that's what I got written down there. And then the King of Wands about wisdom and honesty. And it feels like you're coming to the table with all of this. This person is looking at you like, you're just not crooked enough. That's what it boils down to. So then we get into unconditional love. There may be some family situations that are percolating, and you're realizing, or you may be realizing now, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. As the High Priestess energy, despite your perseverance in trying to make the situation better or get whoever to understand whatever it is you needed them to understand, it's still a hot, funky, fresh mess, period. And no matter what you say or do, it's just going to be what it is. That's that unconditional love. You just got to love them anyway, because they crazy and they're going to fly off the handle and do some more strange shit. And it is what it is. But that's your challenge. Dealing with the love situation as it is and recognizing it's probably not going to be worth your time or your effort to continue, because this person, they're just shady. They want to do shady shit, want you to do shady shit, and it's just shady. Shit. What the hell? And it may not be anything big or blown out of proportion. It's just something you don't want to do. But then when we start dealing with the top end of your overall energy, surrender, it's that same thing of the unconditional love. You kind of just got to surrender to whatever anybody is talking about, doing whatever, and let them be and do whatever, and don't let it affect you. Just go with the flow. The environment on the bottom end is sending a lot of energy back about your environment. and the people in your environment, whether it's at home or at work. At work for sure, because there's some kind of toxic situation going on. So now if I go back through the cards, you got somebody withholding information. They're not telling you everything that you need to know to do your job because they don't want you to do your job. Oh shit, that part. And you know they have this information. You see the pentacles, see your feet on the pentacles. It's not like you don't. You know, but they're playing really stupid. These two with the mask on. Oh, well, I don't have time today, but maybe I'll get to it tomorrow. You know, like they just blowing you off because they don't want to deal with you. And it's got a lot to do with, again, and I'm going to say if I had to just deal with the substance of the whole reading, it's about how people are perceiving you right now. And the way that they're perceiving you is intimidating to them. Go figure. Because they're looking at you like, you know, you got it going on, that goody two-shoe thing, you know, you're going to be honest and you're going to, you know, get in somebody's face and tell them which side the buckwheat the bear set in if you need to. And you're not playing with people. You're coming at them straight ahead. But it's like people want to throw shit up in your way. Keep shit hidden from you. Have a whole lot of people involved that don't need to be involved. And then you got people trying to steal. They're lying and stealing. It may be with this Ace of Pentacles time to look for this High Priestess is here. It's time to look for a new gig. If your work environment has this toxic, you see old girl down here in the water looking crazy. If it's got that toxic, slimy feel to it every time you walk in the door, that's your signal. That's your key. That's your guide. It's time to go. That's your heads up. Again, this Three of Wands, the betrayal, any betrayal that you're dealing with right now, it's not, if it's a romantic situation, it's not another person. If it's a friendship or a coworker or something, it's not that they're, they're running their mouth. It's their thinking that's betraying you and betraying them, and you know, they somehow, whoever has it in their head that you are whatever. And again, dealing with people's perceptions, which has nothing to do with you, because you can only be your authentic self. How somebody else processes you and who you are, that's on them. They should to push up the hill. They got to. They feel like it's all that. And don't let anybody, you know, have you feeling some kind of way because of how they're perceiving what you're doing. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. That's where I go right with that. Fuck them if they can't take a joke, because there's not enough substance here really for anybody to be acting any kind of way. But because people are in this kind of spirit right now, this mean-spirited, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do to whoever I want to do it type shit, that's where we're at. See what this tower is. What's the tower about? It didn't come out, but what's the tower? Anyway, the commercial interruption. I wanted to see what this tower on the bottom is about. This tower? What is tower? Something called? That's the Fool. And that side of the Fool talks about painful and necessary losses. So that's the Eight of Swords. Yeah, see, this is people's thinking. This is what I'm saying. The Eight of Swords is about your belief system, and you get the horse blinders on, you know, the good example right now, and I'll say this in your reading, I wouldn't say it anybody else's, but Donald Trump, you know, everybody got the horse blinders on, he's gonna win, blah, 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 and they're just out there. This is not your energy. This is, and any tower type moment that comes up here in the next month or two is going to be because of how people are viewing shit, not anything that you did. That in turn, with the full, painful, and necessary losses, you're gonna have to cut some folks out, and this is across the board. This gonna be at home and at work, because you can no longer, the energy that's here is you no longer are trying to deal with the bullshit. You're tired. I ain't mad at you. You're just tired. You are over it, done. See you. Adios. Goodbye. And that's where this bottom end of your overall energy comes in with the environment. This reading is going to take us through to October. So between now and October, I would expect to see some personnel changes at work. Probably going to be some changes at home. Somebody may be moving in, moving out. You got that type of energy here. There are going to be definitely some things revealed to you that have been hidden. And I think with it sitting on top of this Three of Wands, you can trust the source that you're getting the information from. If it's coming from a person or online or whatever, you can trust that source. But buckle up. That's what I say. Buckle up. And I wouldn't bite my tongue. If you have people coming at you and just blowing bullshit, don't bite your tongue. Now, don't get involved. Don't get into no scratch match with nobody. But say what you need to say. You know, a lot of times you can say it while you're walking past somebody. You ain't shit. And just keep walking. I'm just saying. You can't, because people want you to pay attention to them. This is all circling back to the same thing, how they're perceiving you. And I'm not saying that, I don't want to say they're perceiving you wrong. They actually, if you cut through all the layers, anybody we're talking about, they actually admire you. But you, again, in this hate-filled, icky environment that we're currently in, people are not expressing anything correctly. So, you know, instead of complimenting you or saying good job or that was really great or awesome or whatever, they got negative stuff to say. But it's all has to do with how they perceive you, you know, and they really are perceiving you in such a light that it's intimidating to them. And that's where all this acting strange and, you know, why do I want to say rolling eyes, cutting eyes, however you want to put it. That's where all of that energy is coming from. If you haven't gotten totally into this energy yet and you're just seeing little flickers, I'm going to say by the end of July, you'll be in this energy full tilt. The only advice that I would give you is just surrender and stay grounded in your environment. Stay grounded. Stay with your center. Stay on task and on target with whatever it is you're trying to do. Don't let anybody sidetrack you, you know, with dumb shit, because that's what's going on, right? And across the board, that's what's going on. People, you know, ooh, don't look over there, Wizard of Oz type shit. Look at me instead. Yeah. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. One more, universe. Yeah, see, you may be having to cut some folks off, and it may make you feel guilty at the end of something. And that's what Spirit is saying. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being there. Or being here, I'm sorry. Whatever it is you decide to do, ultimately, make sure it's something you're willing to commit to. That Lover's card down here talking about choices and levels of commitment. If there comes an opportunity here in the next couple of months to reignite, I don't feel this, but the possibility is there, the Three of Swords and the Lover's card. If you're going to do something, just do it. Don't look back. Put both feet in and just go for it. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. I'm telling you, this is definitely move on energy here. Like I said, there are gonna be some people you're not gonna wanna throw the hand. My camera just shut off. Okay. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Live your life with both feet in. Commit to being fully here. And say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Though I don't know where the video cut off. I'm not sure. I think it just popped off. We got most of this. Definitely dealing with people and their perceptions, how they're viewing you, which is going to in turn cause some painful and necessary losses. You're going to have to walk away from some folk. It's not a bad reading. It's not a great reading. Kind of open-ended. So this is, you're not at the beginning of anything, and you're not at the end of anything. You're kind of cleaning up. And I have a real strong feeling the next reading you get, you'll see the World card, the Empress, probably the Star card for hopes, wishes, and dreams. And you'll see you're actually in a new cycle, but you're not there yet. You have not made that move to that new cycle. Compassion. New beginning. Girl, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. I keep telling y'all, I can't make it up. Can't make it up. It's coming. It's coming. But I think this is definitely future energy. I think the months of August and September, for some reason, are just rattling around in my head. So I would just keep your eyes and your ears open for the month of August and September. October, you'll see some things happening and moving in a certain direction. I think at that point, you'll be able to look back to this point and go, oh, okay, I get it. All right, Miss Tina, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Peace out, girl.